Okay, I'm Larissa Gray,
I'm Amanda Nicholson.
and I'm doing the number one interview, the introduction. My name is Larissa Gray, and I'm under the supervision of Dr. Alyssa Brown. And this is a safe and free environment that you can tell me anything you want, but I may add that in any adult or child is going through abuse, I may break confidentially, and also if you are harmed to yourself and others, which will also be part of the court order files that I will also be sending to the judge. And Amanda, how are you today?
Doing pretty good, thank you.
Now, what would you like to talk about today?
Well, I got some family issues.
There's some family issues. What's going on?
So my grandparents don't like my mom, and so it's divided the whole entire family, and it's divided us separately into different like one side of the family versus the other side of the family.
Why do you think that is happening?
Well, my grandma has never liked my mom. She always liked my dad's previous girlfriend. So my mom never met those standards of what my grandma wanted. And so my mom can't do anything right, no matter what. And so it's causing issues between my dad and my grandma and my mom and my grandma, because my dad doesn't know what side to be on.
Okay. And how are you feeling in between? Yes.
I feel ripped apart because, I want to support my mom because I do support her and she's done nothing wrong in the issue. And my grandma is really tearing us apart, and so it's hard for me to have a relationship with my grandma when she hates my mom so much, and when my mom's such a great and loving person.
Have you sat aside and talked to your grandma and see
No,
why is
I
that?
have not, because she's very defensive about it, and she denies everything and she blames it on everybody else. My dad has tried to talk to her and she just starts screaming at him, and it's this whole issue. And it just can't be resolved. She doesn't think she's doing anything wrong. She blames everything on my mom.
Okay. Have you talked to your mom of how she felt?
Yeah, so my mom, when I was home this summer, it was a lot better because I was there with my mom, and so she can talk to me about things. She feels like she can't talk to my dad about things anymore because he's awkwardly in the middle, and she knows that. And so, I was there to talk to, and I could help her out. But since I moved back here to Indiana and I'm not home with my mom, she's turned pretty depressed about it because she doesn't want to talk to my dad and overwhelm him with it when he knows that it's an issue, but he's not sure what he should do either.
Have you talked to anyone else in your family about this?
Yeah, so my dad has two sisters. One is on my grandma's side, and my other aunt thinks that they're all kind of crazy, and so my mom and my aunt have a really close relationship, and I do too, so we all kind of talk about it. So we're the one side of the family, and then the aunt, my grandma, my grandpa are the other side of the family, and my dad's awkwardly in the middle because he doesn't know how to make everybody happy.
Okay.
Boom.
How long has this been going on?
Well, it started when I was about 5. My aunt that's sided with my grandma has a kid, and he's 25, so he's about 4 years older than me. And so my grandma always took him to go out to dinner, took him for sleepovers, picked him up from school, blah, blah, and she would never do that for me. And so my mom called her out and said, hey, you need to spend time with Amanda too, and she got mad. And so it started when I was 5, so that's 16, 17 years ago. And she got mad and took off the watch that my mom bought her for Christmas and threw it at my mom, and it was a whole dispute, and that is really where it started. But yeah, also my mom's just dating my dad. She just wasn't the right one for him, so yeah.
Okay.